Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello to all. Um I just realized I'm sitting in a dark room. Wait. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. There we go. I kinda wanna see what I'm doing. Would be nice. Um, how is everyone doing? We're gonna talk about Nana today. Hello Nine, hello, hello. I also gonna call my friend Tay. See if he answers. Oh, he's so small. Hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna make you a bit bigger.
A bit bigger.
You have a really big head.
I know.
The biggest of heads, actually.
That's because I'm smart.
Damn. Oh, eh. Eh.
I don't know
Someone,
about that.
someone maybe believes that.
They would believe it because it's true.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I'm trying to fix background music. There we go.
On the move.
Yes, I am ready. We're talking about Nana today.
Yeah.
I you sound really bad, like you're far far away from your microphone. Please speak up in your microphone.
Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Yeah, that's better. Yes. And I asked you guys if you have read Nana, and so far it's either no or I will do it later. Not that many who actually have read it. Which I find
Well, then,
interesting because like it's a classic and usually most have read it at some point. So that's kind of interesting. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. But hello everyone, welcome to tonight's book club live stream. I'm Ophelia Adler and this is my co-host Tay. And today we're diving into one of the maybe most iconic manga of the 2000, and it's Nana by Yazawa. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm really bad at pronouncing names, so please be kind. um, this isn't really your typical shoujo love story. Nana is more of a roller coaster, and it involves music, romance, of course, a lot of heartbreak, friendship, and then wrapped up in the story, you have two women who share the same name, but they couldn't be more different from each other. Um, this is my like childhood manga. sound really low, so it's almost like the music is taking over every time you're talking.
No. I've read 6 volumes.
Yeah. It's always like, the first 2, 3 words of you that's cutting out. And because you only say 2, 3 words every time, your entire sentence is cut out for me.
I don't know. Is something up with the dampening?
I don't know. It's almost like you have push to talk and that you're like, do the push after you said maybe 2 words. So it kind of feels like I barely hear. I can hear you talk because we're in the same apartment, but in my headphones you talk really not good.
Let me test.
See, I only heard test there in my headphones.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. All good?
Yeah, yeah, that's better. Did you change it?
I have I have lowered the sensitivity so it
Ah,
picks up words easier.
oh, okay, I see. That's good. But yeah, you read 6 volumes, right?
6 volumes.
Mm. I've read them all, obviously. I read
Obviously.
them all a long time ago. I do love Nana, as I said. The story isn't finished, and in 2009 she had to like go on a hiatus due to health complications, and she haven't been back since. She's been promising us that she's working on the last book for about 10 years now. We've been patiently waiting. Mm. I feel like it should be here any minute now, right?
Any day now.
Any day now. I
We started saying that 5 years ago. Any day now.
Yes, yes, and she's been hinting at it, and she started doing more work recently. So she's
Oh.
been doing illustrations to different projects, and a lot of the illustrations have been hinting to the Nana series. So a lot of us fans have been, been thinking, and we see the symbols. And we're hoping that that kind of means maybe it's coming back, because it's only one book, she only have to write one book. I've been
Or
I've been waiting since 2009. Please come up with it. And hello, Joey, how are you doing? Welcome. Hmm. It's just really rough when you love a series and the author goes on a hiatus and you don't know how it ends. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the Bibliophiles. Bibliophiles? Yeah.
yeah.
Are you a bibliophile, Tay?
Yes. Define the word, but yes.
Wait. No, you're not. You can't say that I need to define the word because you don't know what it means and but still say that you are. That's fucked up.
I am, but you need to explain it for everyone else.
Yeah, sure. You're just dumb. Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Are you a bibliophile as in a member on my channel then? Yeah, I know the answer for that one. Cheesecake. I've
Anyway,
decided we're not friends anymore.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is the last manga stream you guys will ever see. Bibliophile is a person who loves books. Exactly. It shouldn't be that hard to figure out.
Hey, you never know.
What do you mean you never know? Did you think I would have like a member name for people who hate books?
Oh, but that could mean you like eating sand or something.
What do you mean? Bibliophile can't be someone who likes to eat sand. It's not even the same thing. Oh my god. Why do I have these streams with you?
Because you like me.
A book hater. Sand lover. Oh
I
my
hate
god.
sand. It's coarse and gets everywhere.
Oh, poor little boy. Why indeed? See, even they are wondering
Fun.
why.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, we should do another vote. Shall we vote and kick Tay out?
Vote kick.
I mean, does he even bring any value to these discussions?
Sometimes.
What do you mean sometimes? It's a monologue with myself, and then you say, I agree.
Damn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Oh.
Ooh.
Anyway, I'm going off script and topic here. Like I always do.
That's never happened before.
But because you haven't read all of the series, and most of the people is voting no on if they have read the series, we will do spoiler free then. I feel like that's best. So a spoiler free summary is well, shortly, the short answer to this is that the manga follows two young women who are 18 of age, and they are both named Nana. That's like the short answer to what Nana is about. You have Nana Komatsu, or Nana K. Her nickname is also Hachi because she is having the same personality as a golden retriever or a dog. She's extremely cheerful. She's a hopeless romantic. She often falls in love, also very recklessly falls in love with people. She falls in love very easily. She also sometimes falls out of love just as easily. And then you have Nana Osaki, or Nana O. She is a cool punk rock singer who's determined to make it big in Tokyo, in the music scene of Tokyo. By coincidence, they meet up on a train to Tokyo because they're both moving to Tokyo for different reasons. And later they end up becoming roommates, and their friendship becomes like the emotional heart of the series as they kind of navigate love, ambition, betrayal, friendship, fame, loss of people. The story kind of blends the slice of life with the energy of the Japanese music scene, and it doesn't really shy away from maturity and kind of complicated emotions. And I feel like it's very raw and very true, if that makes sense. I feel like they truly follows it really well of how it is to be young, with either hopelessly romantic ambition or fame ambition, and going to the big city and kind of having to mature in yourself. Does Tay have anything to add to the story?
It really feels like it's really people in the story. Like they're so complex and so much hidden behind the surface, and how they interact with the world. It really feels like it's actual people we're talking about, it not just characters.
Yeah. I feel like they're so multifaceted. Is that what you say? Is that a fancy word for? Because like they're never 100% good. They're now never like 100% bad. They don't do only good decisions, bad decisions, or whatever. They're so complex, as they say, which kind of make them extremely human and extremely relatable. Like you can kind of see yourself in a lot of the characters, and you can like feel like you can relate to a lot of them and their struggles and their insecurities and their issues. It's truly very slice of life and very true to big city life and having big dreams and maybe being crushed, or having your dreams crushed, or waking up in reality and being like, this is actually how life is. And you've been living in your little own bubble for a long time. But I do like it. I have a few words about Ayasawa. We kind of talked a little bit about her, but she is one of the most influential shoujo yosei creators, which is the genre that these mangas that she writes are about. Before she wrote Nana, she was known for her other works, Paradise Kiss and Gokinjo Monogatari, which also are extremely good series. I can definitely recommend Paradise Kiss. It is a shorter read because it's only 3 volumes, and it kind of ties in with her background because she has a background as a fashion designer, and she went to like a fashion designer school, which I feel like you can see in a lot of the fashion and outfits in all of her mangas, but especially Paradise Kiss, because that actually follows other fashion designers and how fashion designing school in Japan is. And she takes a lot from her own experience into that one. But when it comes to Nana, she takes a lot of like the fashion and the music and the youth culture, and then spins it with like raw emotional storytelling. Like I said, she studied fashion before becoming a manga artist, and that kinda, I feel like you can see that because like every character in Nana and all of her work have very specific styles in fashion, and you can directly see who it is just by looking at their clothing. And I feel like that's very special to Ai as a manga artist, because she takes so much crafted into her fashion. Her characters are also very long and unproportionate. I don't know if you was thinking about that, Tay, but like their legs are extremely long and you know, humanly not possible to have that long legs. But that's also like, if you've seen fashion designers, they usually do like, you know, their art history is to paint people like that when they like do the designs of their clothing. So usually like the models on the paper are very, very tall and very, very skinny, and you can see that in her designing of the characters as well. I know a lot of people don't like to read Nana because they feel like all of them are anorexic in the way of looking, but I feel like it's more Ai's background in fashion designing, that she's just so used into painting humans like this, that she just have brought it into her manga. But I could be wrong in that, but I think that's kind of possible, like a plausible thing.
Yeah, I've heard when they make new clothing that they always start with the smallest sizes first and then they work up. So it makes sense that they're always designing and starting with the smallest possible. But but they're really not built like a normal human in Nana. It's like crazy when one of the Nana starts doing sit-ups because I'm too fat, I need to be skinnier.
Yeah.
And she looks like a twig.
Yeah. And Yazawa, as an author, she have said in an interview that she wanted to explore the struggles of young women, but in modern Japan, which is what she tries to do in all her works. In this specific one, Nana, she wanted to have two characters who like torn between love, independence, and like society's expectations of them. Um, Nana was her way of like asking the question, how do women build their identities in a world that often defines them by their relationship? And I feel like that's something I can relate to. I don't know about you, Tay, but when I was a young woman, I kind of felt like you had to like fit into a frame and you had to be a specific way. And for a woman, it was always like defined by your relationship and who you dated. So if you dated like a sport person, you had to be a specific kind of woman, and if you dated that kind of person, you were supposed to be that kind of person, and you would always be defined as someone's girlfriend or someone's wife. You were never your own person. And when Yazawa was talking about in this interview was that was a big thing in Japan when she wrote Nana, that a lot of people you were either a mother, a wife, or a girlfriend, and that was your identity. And sadly, Nana went on an indefinite hiatus, like I talked about, since 2009, and it was due to her health issues, both mental but also physical health. So the story is kind of unfinished right now. It remains a masterpiece, but it still kind of sparks discussion. And we're definitely waiting for for an update, or at least I am. But I do find it very interesting that she was like, I want two characters who are born the same year. They're grown up kind of with a similar background, but also not really. They have the same name. But they're two very, very different type of women, but they're also very defined by who they are and their identity. One chases love because she feels like she's not a person or herself if she's not in a relationship. So she's chasing it, and that's all she wants. while the other Nana, the punk rock Nana, she doesn't want a guy by her side to define who she is, and she doesn't want a guy to help her with her ambitions, and she wants to be a big name in the music industry all by herself. So their life are kind of like big contrast of each other, but they also kind of can't live with each other or without each other because they get so close to each other and they really need each other after their friendship are created.
Yeah, the relationship is very special.
Yeah.
And I really like how protective punk rock Nana becomes of the other Nana. And I do feel like there are many things I can relate with the other Nana, not the punk rock one. Nana K.
Yeah. Or Hachi.
Hachi, yeah. But I do feel like she really seeks the approval of others. She wanna fit in, she wanna please people any way she can, and she's like very trusting and naive, or how to say it. And I feel like I kind of relate to that because when I meet people, I don't assume the worst of them. Like I assume that everyone has good intentions, or maybe am not trying to hurt me at least.
Yeah.
So I think I can become too trusting with people too quickly.
Yeah. I mean, I think we've all been there. When I read this, because it's funny that you start talking about that because my first question was literally the core in Nana is like, you know, the like how different they are, and my question was kind of like, who do you see yourself as? Who can you identify more to? Is it Hachi or Nana O? Or if you see yourself in a little bit of both?
I don't really see myself in Nana O. But she's like, well, the complete opposite of me, so of course I'm finding similarities with Hachi
Yeah.
instead of Nana O. But yeah.
Nine says Nana K is his top three most disliked fictional character. I see. When I was in high school, when I was 14, 15, Nana K and my personality was 100% the same. And the music stopped. I'm sorry. There we go. I was just as naive. I also fell in love super easily. I thought everything would just resolve itself and I would do anything or everything to get a guy I liked. I changed my personality, I changed everything. And I would make the guy I dated my entire personality. And I feel like a lot of women or girls go through this stage of their life, and it's not until um, you get older and you mature a little bit that you start realizing that it's not healthy in any kind of way. To be honest, I feel like I don't know how much you have read or if you only watch the anime, because the anime nanas are completely different from the manga ones because they let they leave out a ton, and I mean a ton of information. I've seen a lot of people like discuss her choice of man in the end, and we're not gonna talk about it right now because Tay hasn't gotten to that part, and I don't want to. Uh, but it's very different because you can tell who's only seen the anime and who's actually read the manga, how their opinions vary, because there is a big difference. You only watch the anime, okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. Um, because she has a lot more growth and a lot more complicity in the manga. So I feel like you should probably read the manga then. But I do understand because I've seen the anime as well, and if you only watch the anime, she is kind of like annoying, and you go like, oh, you always do the same thing, and you only always do like the same mistakes over and over, and you're stupid, and then you pick that man over that man, and you're dumb, But if you read the manga, it makes so much more sense because there's a lot of more background story to her childhood and her teens and why she do the way she does. Same in the future, why she picks who she picks, and also how her future do end up with the person she picks. So there's a ton to it, but yeah, anime Nana and manga Nana, very different people. Mm.
Yeah, I'm at the part where she's like justifying to herself how badly the guy she's after is treating her.
Takumi.
Like right now is like absence a lot, and she's justifying it because he has to work, he has to do that. But he loves me because we do the thing every time we see each other.
But I mean, like that's 100% how like every woman is though. Like every woman has always justified a man behaving badly. That's like 100% the most common thing I've seen, both in myself, all my girlfriends, like all my friends, they say the same thing. You always sit there and you go, oh, but like it's okay, because we do this, or he texts me once a week, so he do care, and like it's very realistic that way, and I think that Nana K is in love with the idea of being in love, and she's in love with the idea of the guy rather than the actual guy. And every woman have been through that. Like we I like we have all been there until you mature and you grow up and you realize that's not how it is. But Nana K has also been in a family where her entire like her siblings, you're probably not there yet, but her siblings are all very good achievers, and her family are very like pushing, and they kind of like don't have high hopes for her, and all they've said to her is you have to be a good wife, you have to like be in the shadows of your man, so learn how to cook, learn how to sew, be a good hostess, and be a wife and a mother. That's like all you can do because you're not very talented in anything else in your life. So Nana K is just trying to find the man to be her husband. That's why she's so focused on being married and finding the right guy, because she feels the pressure of her family, and she feels like her worth is very very low, and that's like all she feels like she can do and be, and that's very very sad. And I mean, I've been there. I've done that. I mean, at the same time, I was reading Nana. At one point, I had a guy doing the exactly same thing as Takumi was doing, And I was justifying the same thing together with Nana because I was like, you know, because
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like if I say that Takumi is a bad guy, it means I dated a bad guy, and I refuse to do that. So I was like dying on a hill saying Takumi was the best guy ever because I refused to um I refuse to say that I was also in a bad relationship. But it's like I feel like she's trying so hard to just find a man. Um, Most likely not for the right reasons, of course, because she's not really trying to find the love of her life. She's just trying to find a husband so she can be someone. Because without a partner, she feels like she's nobody. She's just like an extension of the band. Mm.
Yeah,
And yeah.
but I have experience with like not relationship, but like toxic friendship relationship and friend groups. You try your best to adapt to their interest and
Mm.
do everything they say, do everything they do, become interested in their interest. Like you're trying so hard to be one of the boys, but when you go home, you do your own thing, and that's like completely opposite. And like you think you want to be with them because you like the idea of them, but
Mm.
in reality, you just slowly but surely just feel worse and worse about yourself. Like
Mm.
you have this creeping feeling that something ain't right, even though you're telling yourself, "Oh, these people are cool. I wanna be with them. I wanna
Mm.
do the things they do." And
Yeah.
so so there are some parts I really do relate with Hachi.
Yeah. Yeah, for me it's always been like I've always been a relationship kind of person, I think. I always told myself I'm the best version of myself when I'm in a relationship. And I think that was just me trying to brainwash myself into the same thinking as Nana did. Um, that of course you're a good version of yourself when you're single, and maybe even better because you're true to yourself. Because like if you're in a bad relationship or you're with someone that just doesn't go well with you, you still try really hard in that relationship, and you do things that's not true to yourself. And you lose sight of yourself. um so I really relate to Nana K a lot, and I've done in many of my relationships. Right now I feel like I relate more to Nana O because now I'm more mature and I've grown up through that phase. So I've been through the Nana K phase, and now I'm or more on the Nana O phase, because when it comes to Nana O, she wants to be a musician and like a big musician. Her boyfriend is a big time award winning musician, and she knew that he was kind of maybe going to make it when he went to Tokyo, and she didn't want to have that long distance relationship, but she also did not want to be um that rock star girlfriend. She didn't want to have that label on her. She wanted to be her own kind of person. And she also wanted to make it as a singer in Tokyo, and she didn't want to just be given that on a silver platter just because she happened to be the girlfriend of someone. And her ex-boyfriend Ren goes off to Tokyo and he makes it big, and she's kind of happy for him, but she's also sad because she loves him, obviously. Because they never broke up due to not loving each other. It was more the other way around. They loved each other a lot, but she wanted to be her own person, and she wanted to be free to do whatever without society having expectations of her just because she happened to be someone's girlfriend. Um, so she's trying really hard to be true to herself, be herself, and make it big, all by herself and her own voice. And I think that's very strong. And I feel like, you try your best to be yourself, even though society is like, but you can go this path and it's a lot easier. But I feel like it's very, very strong of her to be like, um, no, I want to make it by myself. I don't want anyone to handle me stuff. And and that's very nice.
Yeah, the feeling of actually achieving something yourself
Mm,
is so much better than just getting things handed to you. But
yeah.
so I so it is like relatable or understandable that she doesn't want to ride on the wave Ren is riding on.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that she that they parted ways the way they did. But it made me kind of sad when seeing them reunite and being all lovey-dovey and crying when they're seeing each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is very sad. When I was younger, I was like, I don't get it, man. If you love each other, just be together. Fuck that. But now when I'm older, I do feel like I get it though. She wants her independence because he's also a huge star now, which means needs to, like, put, you know like clothing on so people can't recognize him, because he can't just go out in public anymore. He needs to have bodyguards. His villa is very highly secured and stuff like that. She wouldn't have freedom or her own independence there. So you also have that factor, and obviously the one, she doesn't want to be labeled as just his girlfriend, Ren's girlfriend, and nothing more, because she's so much more as a person and a character. Um, so I feel like, when you read it, Nana, it has so many different levels of depth to it, and some you don't understand if you're younger. And the older you get, the more you kind of understand them, which I find very, um, very, very nice.
Yeah,
Another, yeah, sorry.
because like the younger version of you said, just be together if you like each other.
Mm,
But if they did, like all success Nana would see, like she would still only be his girlfriend, his wife or whatever,
mm,
and like all of her success, all her singing skills, everything she does would like automatically just be credited to Ren
yeah,
instead of her.
yeah. Because it would be, I mean, we've seen that before, like, oh, he's just getting this part because his dad and his mom is a good actor, so like they put him through it. He didn't earn that by himself. His skills are not that good. He got it from, that or there, or her music is just good because Ren taught her the music. But in reality, when you look at the flashbacks, it's actually the other way around. Nana is the one teaching Ren about music, but that wouldn't be probably out in the media. It would be the other way around because Ren got famous first. so the background wouldn't actually matter. Plus, she's a woman, and no matter what we want to say about it, like women do take the shadow path sometimes in these kind of situations, even if we don't want that to be true. I feel like it is very true.
Yeah.
Another thing that's really big in the manga is the music. And I forced Tay to listen to the music while reading the manga because the only thing that I feel like is good with the anime is the fact that they do have the music, and they made two bands just to have that proper music, punk rock music. And did you enjoy the music, Tay?
I did. I have a favorite song,
Oh, which one
even.
is it?
A Little Pain.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Makes sense. That's what it's mine too. I love it.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was your favorite.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We're the
But it's a
same.
banger. It's a banger.
Twinsies.
Yeah.
Yes, girlfriend. But in the manga, Nana's music, like Nana O's music, isn't just like entertainment and blah blah blah. Because she truly like tells it as if the music is her soul, and she would be dead if she wasn't able to sing and express herself through the music. And it kind of it drives the story and the relationships along. So the music is um, very prominent, like a big impact on the story. Do you think Nana could have reached her dreams um, of being a musician if she didn't go through a lot of her pain, though? I don't. I'm guessing you haven't seen her a lot of her childhood memories yet. A little bit, I think you've seen.
I haven't seen much of her background yet.
Mm.
But like some comedians say, all funny ones are fucked in the head or
Yeah.
have a weird upbringing, so to say.
Yeah.
Like because well the most because a song is like poetry but with rhythm and stuff.
Mm.
So the best stories are kind of crazy. So
Mm.
you
Mm.
kind of need some experience,
Yeah.
some the right type of experiences to like write stuff that people go whoa,
Yeah.
because like all the new comedians and stuff, they all their jokes about airplane food,
Mm.
while the more older and more experienced are actual life events
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So having, even though she's so young, having experienced a lot of pain and issues makes her mature faster, and also makes it easier for her to like really put heart and soul into her lyrics and songs.
Yeah. Something that I feel is you can see is Nana O feels so much older than Nana K is. I mean, I feel like it's also a personality thing that Nana K is very naive, but I also feel like Nana O has experienced a lot of loss already. She has taken a lot of tough decisions um, in her life, and she has experienced a lot, and that kind of have made her more mature, because I feel like already in chapter 1 you see a big difference in, there is a teenager and then like a teenager body but with like a grandma soul. when they talk to each other. And I feel like when you get to know Nanao, she do have her moments of cutesiness, but she definitely have a lot more trauma in her baggage to begin with, and then Nana K is getting her trauma delivered one boy at a time throughout the series.
Because it really feels like Nana O is the older big sister in
Yeah,
their relationship.
in the
So,
beginning.
so yeah, so it really so it's very easy to forget that they're the same age.
Mm. And I feel like that has a lot to do with life experience. And like you said, I feel like it makes sense that she can write really good lyrics due to the things that she has experienced and seen and been through. Um, and yeah, another thing, like another theme is love, betrayal, and extremely toxic relationships. There's many relationships in Nana, not just love relationships, but there's also a lot of friendship in Nana, not just between the two Nanas, but to um, other characters as well. Uh, a lot is very messy, very selfish, routed, and sometimes extremely destructive. Um, like Yazawa as an author, I feel doesn't really sugarcoat how real human relations can look and be. Um, which relationship, a love or friendship, in the manga do you think was the most toxic so far, and which did you feel was the most pure, if any? Maybe you feel like nothing was pure. That's also an okay answer.
We can start with the most toxic.
Yes. It's the
Uh,
easiest, I think.
well, right now Nana K's relationship with Takemuki
Takumi.
Takumi.
Mm.
Their relationship feels super toxic at the moment.
Yes.
Like he just comes and goes as he pleases and barely thinks about her, and he is always on her mind. She's always trying to do her best to please him,
Mm.
always trying to prepare his next surprise visit, and
Mm.
like it's at the point that she doesn't even bother writing text to him because she doesn't want to bother him at work and stuff.
Mm. Yeah.
So that feels crazy to me,
Mm. Mm.
but it maybe gets worse as the story prolongs.
Uh, I would say this is the most toxic it gets for them. It actually gets better.
Oh, I see.
Yes. So if you do like Takumi, keep reading. Because I feel like when it comes to character and character development, Takumi is the one who has like the biggest change in character. Like who he is in the beginning, his childhood story, and why he is the way he is, and then who he becomes due to reasonings in the end. Um, it's huge compared to the other characters. They don't really do a big change, but Takumi does. He does. So
But I do like a comeback story, but
oh, he doesn't get like he doesn't become good.
yeah,
He doesn't become like the perfect man, but he becomes something.
He doesn't become the house husband.
No, definitely not a house husband.
Oh,
I
oh
mean,
my god.
maybe a little bit,
Maybe.
but it's a weird one. It's definitely a weird one. I can't say too much because then I spoil too much. But he do develop a more kind-hearted side, because right now the reasoning behind the toxicity that they do have is because he actually do see her as a groupie, and he only wants to fuck here and there, get the D wet or whatever you say. And he doesn't want to have any strings attached, and he thought she would be perfect for that. So he kind of don't like her, but then he gets to know her, and stuff. And he actually develops his own kind of love for her, and he shows it in his own kind of way towards her. It's not the perfect man. No one is perfect in this manga, um, but he definitely grows on you the more you read. Mm. A pure
Relationship.
relationship then.
Well, I have two in mind.
Mm.
First is like the two nanas, their relationship. It,
Yeah.
it feels right now it feels like Nana O really do care about Nana K's well-being and all that. And Nana K loves her and wanna impress her and do everything with her too. But Nobu's crush, or what you say, to Nana K,
Yeah.
that seems like actually pure-hearted because he actually likes her, and that seems cute at the moment, a little crush.
At the
But
moment.
oh, okay, I know what's gonna happen. He's not the cute he looks like right now.
I mean, he is, but he also has his own traumas, and reality is kind of catching up on him as well, where uh, he just can't be there for her in a way that she needs. Maybe.
Because right now, Nobu seems like the better guy because he can be with her more and stuff, actually wants to be with her and not just showing up randomly when he feels like it.
Yeah.
But we will see what they do.
Yeah. I feel like if she met him before, and they started dating, they could probably have a very cutesy relationship. Um, but the way the story is progressing, uh, she is gonna need a specific kind of man to do a specific kind of thing. And he might not be up to par for that.
I see.
But I can't pick the most toxic one, to be honest, because there's so many.
There's so many.
There's so many because I've read it all. Okay. I can
Mhm.
say there's not a pure relationship in this entire thing, because the two nanas relationship is super toxic. Not in the
Okay.
beginning, but it will end up being super toxic. uh Takumi, well, it's toxic, and it's gonna be toxic even after he becomes, in quotation, nice. He's gonna be toxic then too. Then you have Yasan's relationship with Reira, Reira's relationship with other people, Ren's relationship to Nana. Everything is toxic as fuck. Um, and I feel like, it depends on like where we cut the cord of what's toxic and not toxic, but I feel like all relationships are very, very unhealthy. um I also hate Nana K's best friend. What is her name? Junko.
Her boyfriend
Yeah.
defending her ex-boyfriend, kind
uh
of on his side when he's cheating on her.
it's so
That
stupid.
that that's crazy.
That
I
pissed
was
me
gonna
off.
bring that up, their relationship too. That's super
Mm.
toxic. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, and it's like, it's her childhood best friend. And even, in the first volume, when you learn a little bit about Nana K's background story of her high school when she dated, the married man, uh, her friend is just like, oh, whatever, you shouldn't done that, that's stupid. She's kind of like her conscience always telling her she's stupid and dumb. And every time she calls, her friend is just like, ugh, she's calling again. I don't want to talk to her. Like, why are they even friends? I don't understand. And then when Nana actually needs her, when it's super drastic stuff, she's never there. I never understand, And I do hate her boyfriend, the first one that cheats on her with Chachko. Because like
Son of a
she
bitch.
did everything for him, and then he's like, oh, this is too much, she's moving here for me and she doesn't have her own life and she's only living for me, so I will cheat on her because that's mature. Piece of shit. What was his name again? Soji. Yeah, fuck that name. Fuck that guy.
He drops everything, saves us money to go to Tokyo, and she finally arrives and he barely wants to see her and
Yeah,
like fuck off, don't be here.
like
Now I'm gonna cheat on you.
I mean, I get it. Like, if someone, just pick up their things and they move to you and they say, I am here to just be an extension of you, and I don't have my own hobbies and I don't have my own friends because everything revolves around you. There's gonna be a lot of pressure, because like he's gonna be like, I don't want to be her all. Because you never want to be your partner's all. But like, you didn't have to cheat on her for that. You could have like told her, this is a bit too much. Maybe go get a hobby or get a job and your own friends or whatever. You could have had that talk. You wouldn't need to cheat. Or if you feel like, okay, we've grown away from each other, you tell her, I don't love you like that anymore, and I don't feel that, and I found someone else. You don't double date ever. It's so dumb.
Crazy.
Oh yeah. For he was her boyfriend, and for him she was a friend with benefits. Exactly. But at the same time, I feel like he knew that they were that she saw him as a boyfriend because she texted him and was like, I'm gonna move to you, we're gonna be together forever, blah blah blah. He should have stopped it a lot sooner. He should have said something or pointed at something, or been like, whoa, it's moving too fast for me. Because mm, but you look
He's a
at
dick.
her, and she tried to apply to the same university as him just to be close to him and be with him. She obviously don't have her own hobbies and stuff. And before, when she was single, she chose the same university and high school as her best friend Junko because she doesn't have her own hobbies or personality. She's just basing it off the person she's hanging out with the most. Either it's her best friend, or it's her boyfriend. And right when she, and you can see that in Nana K's relationship to Nana O, because she's doing everything for Nana O. She's baking cakes, for the concert. She's doing get together. She's going to be the biggest fan, and she's like doing everything. And Nana O doesn't see that in the beginning, but Nana K is definitely surrounding her personality around Nana O and their friendship, and that's not healthy. um but I've done that too, because I wanted people to like me, and you think that if you surround everything around a person, they will eventually like you, because you're so giving. You learn stuff about them. If they like food, you start cooking so you can give them food, or you want to make their lives better, blah blah blah. Oh, I've been there. So depressing. Hmm.
Yeah, Nana O had that observation of her when they first met.
Yeah.
She only talked about her boyfriend for like 3 hours or
Hmm.
whatever long they were on the train.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just sad because I've been there and I didn't think anything about it, but then if your relationship ends, because I've been been through this, you stand there and you start questioning things about yourself. You're like, do I wear these clothes because I like them, or is it because they said they like them? Do I enjoy this game, or is it a game I stopped playing because he told me to play it? Do I enjoy this music at all? Do I really like this movie? Do I drink this drink because I like it, or was it just because it would be better to buy two exactly the same because he wanted one? Or you start questioning a lot of things, and you have to like build yourself up. So I think there's something to it, that you can't love someone else until you love yourself and you are your own person first. Because if you don't know who you are and what you need and what you want with your life, you're just going to copy paste your partner or your friends' lives. Because you don't know what you want to do yourself. So you need to discover yourself before you can love someone, I think. Hmm.
Yeah, when you get out of that swamp, or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
like, like how do you like discover yourself, so to say?
Hmm.
Like, okay, I don't know what I like, so let's just start watching random movies, random music.
Yeah.
Let's try these foods.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a crazy process, though.
Yeah.
Like you have to learn to know yourself.
I've been through it. It was crazy.
Yeah.
In the beginning, it was always like, you kept on doing what you always did. You always bought the same food after, and then you start slowly thinking, but wait a minute, I actually don't really like this dinner, so why do I keep buying the ingredients and making it when I myself don't like it? Because I'm the only one eating it now. And then you start thinking about other things. Do I like this? Do I like that? Do I even like the lamp that we bought together? Or did I just buy it to make him happy and not have a fight about it? you know and it could be small things, or it could be like big things, and you start putting things into perspective. But it's also, like you said, it's hard to know yourself. Like, how do you find a new hobby? And
Like, how do you know which couch you want in the living room? How do you know what's your favorite food is? How do you know?
yeah,
It's like all the big things, but also all the small things. Because, as you say, when you copy paste your partner, like you copy paste everything, all the big things and all the small things.
yeah,
So how do you proceed?
yeah, 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 exactly. And I think it's just like small things you have to like discover over time, because like some things I realized, okay, I started because of them, but I keep doing it because it is actually something I do enjoy. So it is a hobby I myself picked up now. Um, so I mean, it doesn't always have to be bad, obviously. Um, but I mean, there is some things. I mean, I even decided not to get a cat because of a partner once. And anyone who knows me, they know I fucking love cats. How the fuck could I said no to a cat just to please a partner back in the day? So the first thing I did when I broke up with him was get a fucking cat, cause fuck that dude.
I could never imagine you not having a cat.
Yeah, he told me he hated cats and he said I could get a dog. And
Oh,
I was even considering getting a dog because I wanted a pet. And I don't hate dogs, but I definitely don't like dogs. And
I,
for it to go that far, for me to considering actually getting a dog, I mean, if I can also add I was 19. I obviously wanted to make him happy and he said no to cats. But now I'm in my 30s, I would, if a man told me no to cats, I would tell him, there's the door, fuck off. This is a cat home. If you don't want a cat, you leave. Because I know I love cats and I will never restrict myself to not having cats ever again. That's a big no for me.
yeah.
But it's crazy what you do just to get approval and acceptance from other people.
Approval is a crazy drug.
Mm, mm.
One hell
Um,
of a drug.
Another theme that I see is, or not really a theme, but another discussion thing. Um, Tokyo as like a big city. I kind of feel like you can see Tokyo as not really a character, but like it is a big place and take up a broad thing, in the manga. It is a place of opportunity, temptation, after all, because there is more people and more things that you can find in a big city, like drugs and alcohol, uh, lovers. But it also brings a lot of heartbreak into it. Do you feel like the setting kind of shaped the characters' choices? Do you think they would have done like the same choices if they lived or were in a different city, not as big as Tokyo? Because I feel like Tokyo is uh, it's kind of like this looming gray thing over the entire story. You're in the big city and there's so much opportunity, almost like when you watch movies about actors and they go to Hollywood because anyone in Hollywood can be an actor. But then when you get to Hollywood, you start working uh, as a service person at a cafe or a restaurant or something. So there's a lot of opportunity, but there's also a lot of a big reality check when you come to a big city. It's not as glamorous or easy as it maybe was brought to you to see.
I definitely feel that in stories like this, the city itself, its place in, is a character in itself. Because all of these promises, all of these treasures and whatever, it really is a big motivator for people. Because people want to believe, and when everyone says that this place has the solutions for you, of course they want to dream and go there. There's so much. Of course, there's much potential, but also a lot of risk.
Yeah.
So so I do kind of see like a big cities like Tokyo in this story, like an anglerfish. You have this tempting lure, but if you get too close, you have the fangs getting you.
Yeah.
But, but yeah, like a city like Tokyo is very big. It has many different parts. It's like one of the biggest cities in the world, but still, in this story, it really is, because they all talk about, are we gonna move here, become big musicians, or
Yeah.
I'm gonna move to the big city to be with my boyfriend. I'm gonna move to the big city to become a musician and stuff like that. Or I'm gonna study in art school. Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, because I feel like it's the same with a lot of people. It's not as big in Sweden, but like, a lot of people who are like, I want to be influencers, so I'm gonna get a life in Stockholm, and they go to the big city in Sweden. It's not as big as I feel like maybe other countries, like living in Berlin or living in Paris or New York or whatever. But like, I feel like there is this essence of, you're young, you want big opportunity, and you want to be part of the big city, and you want to be part of the neon lights and the bars that's open to really late at night, that you can't see on the countryside. You only see cows and forest. Mm.
We have 5 houses around a supermarket. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. We're happy we have one store. Very good.
Crazy.
If you got to pick a genre that you would set on Nana, what would you set then? I think, it is a slice of life and a romance. Would you agree that it is a romance? Like, I know there's a lot of relationships in this, and it do have romantic parts. Or would you set it to be something different?
I mean, definitely a slice of life,
Hmm.
but romance can be good and bad.
Yeah.
So the romance genre definitely fit because she is trying to find a boyfriend,
Hmm.
maybe for the wrong reasons. Like the boyfriend is like she can't be a person without a boyfriend.
Hmm.
So she's like this hopeless romantic trying to find the person to make her complete.
Yeah.
So even if she try to find a relationship out of the wrong reasons, the romance is still a big part of the story. So it
Hmm.
definitely fit to me the romance label.
Yeah. I feel like when the author Yazawa wrote this, I feel like it wasn't just writing romance for romance, if that makes sense. I feel like she was writing about adulthood itself, like how it is to grow up and mature and not be a teenager or a young adult anymore. And I mean, it is about love and ambition and friendship and how they can collide. um, I feel like it's very much the reality of young women and their daily life in Tokyo. How they have messy apartments, they have toxic boyfriends, they dreams to be big for, in the world, and maybe their dreams are too big for the world that they're living in. But they still feel like no matter what happens, I feel like they still have hope for their dreams. So I feel like I know there's not a genre for it, but I do feel like the entire series is just reflecting how it is to be a young woman growing up and about adulthood, coming of age, maybe would be a good good genre pose for it. Um, and I feel like it's really really sad that the hiatus is still an unresolved thing. Um, I don't want to spoil too much, but a huge thing happened the last chapter, and it's huge, huge. It's like heartbreaking huge, and I need to know what happens after that. I cried many tears after that chapter, and I feel like a lot of Nana fans did. And I need it to be resolved at some point. And I've been waiting, like I said, since 2009, and I still see no end to this misery and pain that I'm feeling.
But yeah, if being real was a genre, I would definitely slap it on this.
Yeah,
Because all of it feels so alive.
yeah.
You know, the complexity of each character. They have multiple motivations, ambitions. They want so much like a normal person. So it feels real.
Mm.
She she's being real.
Yeah, and
Is that
so
a genre?
you also have like everyone has their own trauma and their own struggles and their own issues in life. It's not like they all have the same issue, or like insecurities. I feel like there's so many characters in this, so you can like relate to anyone really, or you can pick one. Because I feel like she doesn't forget the side characters. I feel like all the characters do get their time. Some characters, in my opinion, we don't need to see that much. But I do feel like it's nice that side characters do get fleshed out so much that they do in this show. Not so much the anime as the manga though, but it is nice to see in the manga that it is being paid attention to, because sometimes I feel like we do get a lot of fleshed out good characters in the main cast, and then the side characters are just so so, and then you might get a background story for them if it's needed for like the story development. Otherwise you don't get much from the side characters. Here you do get a lot from the side characters even if it's not needed. um, and I feel like Soji should be gone. But he keeps being around for some reason. He's not even important after they break up. Just be gone.
It's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, you just fucking leave like a normal person.
No, he has to be a leash and be
Yeah,
around.
exactly. So I know you haven't finished the show yet, or the manga. But if you had to rate it so far, what would you rate it?
I really like this one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's very interesting, or it's like intriguing. I want to know what's happening. I want to know, is my feeling about Takemuki or Ren, are they gonna happen?
Muki. Why can't you say his name properly?
I
Takumi.
don't know. Takumi. I don't know.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I'm very intrigued to what's gonna happen and
Mm.
what they're gonna do next. How I'm really excited to see how Nana K develops.
Yeah. Which
'Cause,
side story do you are you most intrigued for? Is it seeing if Nana O gets famous or her side, or is it Nana K and her toxic relationship side?
I'm more interested in Nana K's
Mm.
because in like on the inside I want to see her like realize this is fucked up, stop doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
So so I'm like building these future scenarios in my head. So so I'm more like interested to see how her personal life develops.
Yeah, yeah. So, from if 5 stars is the highest, how many stars would you give the series?
I, I give it a 5. 5 out of 5
Oh,
toast.
that is pretty good. Because I asked you before today and I asked you which is the best manga series that we have read, and you said Witch Hat Atelier, but you only gave Witch Hat a 4. Hmm.
Oh,
Please explain.
I mean, I didn't really think about rating this one yet because I'm still reading it.
Mm-hmm.
And since it feels like, you know what's gonna, like, it feels like I know where I have which hat.
Yeah.
But I'm more intrigued to continue this than Wish Hat, you know?
Oh, yeah. That's
Like
pretty
this
nice.
interests me more than Witch Hat. Like I do like the settings and the art and you know everything about it is great, but
Yeah.
I think this is more exciting because you kinda know what's gonna happen in Witch Hat or you kinda know how things gonna look and stuff, but everything can happen in Nana, so I'm
Mm.
more intrigued about Nana.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it. Mm.
So so when you ask me, I haven't really rated Nana yet because I wanna continue.
Ah.
But you know, but I guess like this feeling of wanting to continue says much about the story, how much more invested I became.
Mm. Yeah. Very nice.
Very nice.
I mean, I'm happy because it's my top 3 favorite manga ever. So
Mhm.
obviously, I get happy when others enjoy it, and that's
Pretty
good.
good.
That's good. It's good to me.
It's
I
good for me.
I also give it 5 stars. Best ever. And I feel like everyone, I mean, maybe not everyone should read it, but if you do like very realistic friendship and slice of life stories, this is the manga for you. I also feel like I think every woman should read it because I feel like there's so much to learn. I mean, obviously, men too, but definitely women. How to value yourself, um, and that you're not just your relationship and your partner. And I think that's also a more common thing in Asian cultures. Um, I could be wrong. I don't know 100%, but I do feel like I've read a lot about that. And, when you watch Korean dramas, and it's always like you have to get married, you have to have children, because if you don't, you're what's your value as a woman, because that's what you are, you're a baby maker.
You only make babies.
Yeah.
That's your job in life. Nothing more, nothing less.
Exactly.
You can't
So
be a person. You only are a partner.
you can't have hobbies because you're a mother. I'm gonna end the voting for if you have read Nana. Most of you guys have said no. Hopefully, or maybe, this give you a sense of maybe wanting to start to read it. We're going to pick a new manga, and because we have realized a lot of people watch the VODs more than the live streams, I think. So it's always hard to pick a manga with a chat getting to decide. So I have decided that Tay is deciding today.
Oh,
And I also feel like we have been reading a lot of unfinished manga. We read Witch Hat Atelier that wasn't finished yet. We read Nana now, that's also unfinished. And also, I'm very busy right now due to school started, and I'm a school librarian, so it's very hectic at work. So I feel like I kind of want to read something short. So I decided that we're watching. We are reading a one-shot manga, and with that, it's just one book, and I have 4 recommendations. I can say that I read 2 of them, but it is mangas that I want to read again. So yeah. One of them is called Maiden Railways. And usually this author to this manga write boy love manga, yaoi. But in this specific manga, she's writing all sort of romance, and they all involve trains. Or train stations in some way. There is like a bunch of short stories that kind of like go together, but they're still like different kind of shorter stories in one book. The themes are very cute, slice of life, kind of for train lovers, I suppose. Another one is called She and Her Cat. And, well, this is one I have read because it's about the cat.
of course.
Of course, of course. They also adapted this into a movie, so if we pick this one, we can also do a movie night maybe on Discord. But it's about a girl, and she decides to get a cat, and it's her life together with her cat. So if she has a stressed day at work, she comes home and she has her cat, and it's just like her relationship to her pet and her cat, and it's very wholesome but also very sad, because some parts of having pets can be kind of sad or worrying if they get hurt or whatever. But it's a nice short story or one book story about this girl and her relationship to her cat, and how she changes as a person with the help of her cat. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
Did you do? I heard the clinging.
Yeah, my phone started vibrating for no reason, and I got really scared.
Oh no.
uh, Why am I not finding that one? Oh, there we go. Found it. Another one is called The God's Lie. And it's about the sixth grader who lives alone with his mother. He strikes up an unlikely friendship with a very reserved and driven girl named Rio. And he plays hockey and soccer, and it's set during summer, so I thought it could be a good pick, because it's like a summer manga and summer is kind of ending. And it's kind of about their friendship, but they also have some darker ending to it, and it has some dark secrets that's like threatens to break the happiness of the friendship and his relationship to his mother. So it is a slice of life and coming of age story, but it does have a little bit of like dark secrets at the side. Very very interesting. And then and then the last one is called Look Back, and it's about two girls from a small town, and they become friends because they're kind of different, these two girls, kind of like Nana, but they have one thing in common, and that's the fact that they love manga and they want to be manga artists together. So they start crafting and doing art together and start writing their own manga to become manga artists. So it's kind of like they grow up, they have tragedies of their own, and it's kind of like daily life of two girls having the same kind of dream and their friendship to each other. Devastating. I've seen the movie. Yes. Hey Andre, welcome. So we have the love story with railroads and trains. You have the girl and her relationship to her cat. You have the look back of the two girls who wants to be manga artists together. And then The God's Lie, about two friends and the summertime and the looming threat of some secrets. It was also kind of devastating end. Which one would you rather read, Tay? Because you get the honor to pick.
The honor, oh. Chat, we have a result.
Ooh.
I'm gonna pick Godfly. That sounds good.
Godfly? You mean The God's Lie? the
God's
one...
Lie. I misheard.
Yeah.
I thought it was
yeah.
I thought it was a crazy name, but the story sounds good.
Oh yeah, it's The God's Lie. So
I thought you said flies. I was like, what is that title?
Yeah. Damn boy. Yeah. Yeah. That's good because that was on my I really want to read that list. It's pretty good. So we have decided.
Like reading your mind.
Yeah. It's like we want to read the same things. Crazy. It's not like I picked 4 of my I want to read soon. So no matter what you would have picked, I would have said, great, I want to read that.
Makes sense.
Yes. But that makes me happy that we have discussed Nana and we have picked the next manga as well. We're very productive today. We're not losing focus like last time. I feel like we
Yeah.
should blame Gina for that because we've
We
been
didn't
very
talk for
focused.
2 hours about other stuff. Great.
Exactly. Mm. Is there something else that you feel like you want to have said about the manga, um, or anything else?
One thing about the fashion thing,
Mm,
you know, I really like the design of their clothes and how they often have different clothes.
mm,
You know, that's a big thing.
yeah.
It makes me think a little bit about the Totally Spies, you know, that series.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm,
Because the people in that show also have a lot of different outfits for the characters in every episode.
yeah.
So it's made me think about that a little bit, how much effort she put into the clothing, and
Mm,
the clothing itself tells you so much about the character's personality. It's like
mm,
a good reflection, a
mm.
good general reflection of how they are.
Yeah, and I also feel like if you look at the clothing and each panels of the manga, sometimes you can also get like how they're feeling, you know, because like if Nana always uncomfortable, for example, or she feels like she's losing control, she usually have more oversized clothing because she's craving that embrace, and she craves to be comforted, so she has more comfortable clothing, and so on and so on. So you can see where they are in their stage of feelings as well, considering what they are wearing. You can also see in Nana case, either her fashion is up, or when she's getting more depressed, she has like minimalizing her hairdos and her makeup, and she doesn't dress up as much, and she sometimes dresses down and stuff like that. And I find that very interesting that you can see their state of mind in their get up as well. Mm.
Kind of cool how she communicates with the clothing.
Yeah. But it also makes sense because she is a fashion designer and she did go to fashion school, so like that is her thing and that is her key point, and I feel like um, that is very very good to bring up because it is a huge thing on the manga. We also have specific clothing that has specific meaning to the different characters, and you can see that they mean something at some parts, and then when they want to uh, like get over something, they bring those clothing back, or they want to feel powerful, they also bring that clothing back. So clothing and fashion is a big statement piece in all of Nana, and you can see a lot of Easter eggs if you just start looking for them. um, I feel like it must have taken so long to paint it. So there's a lot of effort behind this for sure. Mm.
Not only picking clothes for yourself, but you need to give all characters too.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of Shin. Um, but I do like his lighter. It's very
Mm-hmm.
cool. The ball with the god.
Other
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's very cool. I want it, and I know that I Yazawa, she also did both clothing collection and jewelry collection based on Nana. So a lot of the clothing and the jewelry you can see in the manga has been made into collections back in the day. They're not sold anymore. You can find copies of the jewelry, of course, but so when she made the manga, there was like a lot of work on the side as well to do the fashion collections and stuff. And I feel like that's very cool. So there's a lot of collectors out there who do have the lighter, and they do have the necklaces that the Ren and Nana is sharing, and yeah.
Cool.
You, the Swedish in me.
Jo!
They also have, the rings that Nana have, the dragon scaled rings. They also have those, or did have those as the jewelry, which was kind of cool. I was only 15 when they were announced, and they cost like $200. And my parents did not think it was justified to buy a ring for $200 plus shipping from Japan.
Very sad.
It was very sad. I tried to explain to them that it was part of a book, and they were like, just read the book if you want to look at the jewelry. And I was like, you dumb. Dumb parents.
Aj,
I
aj, aj.
I also bet that if you do find a collector that's selling today, it's gonna be like $2,000 or something. Because they it was also sold limited, so yeah. It's hard to find them. If there's knockoffs of them, obviously, so maybe I could get that. Mm.
I can only imagine that they have increased in price since they dropped.
Mm. Aren't they just basic Hot Topic accessory? I mean, you can find similar things there, but the author herself, she did a collection, a specific collection for the specific jewelry that she had painted in the manga. So her collection is not on Hot Topic, but similar ones are, yes. A lot of the Nana's earrings you could also find back in the day, but I think the most popular one was Shin's necklace lighter. I think they also was like a clothing collection together with Vivian Westwood. If I'm sure, like a lot of the most iconic outfits were made into uh, real outfits. Kind of cool, but there was like I'm not 100% sure if it was Vivian Westwood. I just know there was like a big name. Or was it the jewelry that was by Westwood? West something with a W. I Yazawa. Oh, she's doing another collection. Oh yeah, that's her new collection. Yeah, she's doing a fashion collection now, but that has nothing to do with Nana. I don't remember. I can't really find the jewelry collection that she had back in the day. I can look it up though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's kind of cool, that it's not just a manga, but it goes beyond that with jewelry, and it's not just your typical fan stuff. It's not a black T-shirt with Nana on top of it. It's not like a fan fan shirt. It's the actual um, clothing. I remember the jacket, one of the jackets that Nana O has, the red jacket with the heart on it, with the black heart. That was made into a jacket, and then the dress that she bought that she had on uh, when she was singing. And she discovered singing for the first time, and she saw Ren play. They made that dress as well, and then a couple of Nana K dresses. They were not, because like Nana K, she has more like a normal kind of outfits, blah blah blah. Nana O has
Yeah.
a more distinguished, iconic look to her clothing. Um, mm. But yeah, anything else you want to say before we end the stream? Because I'm hungry and I want to eat.
Yeah. One more thing. Nana O made me kind of want to start to listen to Sex Pistols again.
Oh yeah, yeah. I listened a lot to it when I read the manga as well, because you get influenced to specific bands and stuff, so it makes sense. Mm.
My sisters listened to it a lot when I was younger,
Mm.
and I liked it, so I started to listen to them too
Mm.
later years. So, but it's been a while since I heard one of their songs, so maybe look that up again.
Yeah,
They are somewhere on my Spotify list, but
it's a big
rarely
one.
comes up.
Oh, hi, Donut. Welcome. Good morning, I think.
Hello.
Oh my god, the voice crack.
I I see. I hear it. It's time to end.
It's time to end. mm. Poor Tay, he pulled a muscle in his back as well, so he can't really sit for too long.
I have felt at certain part of the stream I lost my breath because I twisted my back the wrong way, so I like stopped speaking
Oh
or
no.
couldn't speak.
Mm. Well,
Uh,
maybe it's time to lay down and eat some evening dinner.
yeah, sounds good.
Well, thank you for discussion, Tay, and thank you everyone in chat for coming and listening. And I had a really good discussion. Donut says, same. My back has been hurting for the past 3 to 4 days. Tay pulled a muscle this morning. He stood up from bed and then he screamed and flopped down back on the bed. I'm laughing because it looked really funny.
Hope you get better, Donald.
Poor Tay don't want to say anything about his own
Uh, it
pain.
will probably be better in the morning.
Yeah, probably. We have a tiger bomb.
Yeah. I thought about it before the stream started. Like, oh, I should have applied that. I'm stupid.
You are
But
stupid, but it's okay. I also
so
made
like I can't go midstream to apply some ointment.
tiger ointment. Very
Tiger,
manly.
makes you feel like a tiger.
It says rar.
Rawr.
I also made Tay swim 1 kilometers today, even though he had back pain. I was like, suck it up,
Wasn't that
dude.
bad in the water? But sitting and standing up, I can't stand up straight anymore.
Yeah, you walk like a grandfather, do. You want your
Yeah,
crutches, old man.
I was feeling this is Quasimodo mode when we were walking. Oh my god.
Torturing someone today. Yes, that's me. Down to the basement he goes.
Back to the basement.
The Rat King. Mm. Mm. Oh, Quasimodo, he lived in the attic, right? Of the Notre Dame. So to the attic you go. Go up.
Yes.
Yes. Anyway, thank you everyone for stopping by and thank you for the discussion. And next time we're going to read a lie, a God's lie. Um, and I feel like that's gonna be very interesting because it does have a very what the fuck ending. So that's gonna be very interesting to discuss. I think it has some very good discussion topics. And didn't they make a movie? I have to Google. They did make a movie. No, they didn't make a movie.
Sad.
Or did they? No. No. There is another movie with the same name, but it has nothing to do with this. My bad.
Damn.
Anyway, thank you everyone for stopping by, and we will see you next time. It's going to be in 2 weeks, so not next weekend, but the weekend after that. Mm. Bye bye, everyone. Say goodbye, Tay.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.